Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Ah, right. So your name is Sandesh.
Yes, my name is Sandesh.
Okay, I'm Simon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Simon.
And where are you from?
Well, I'm from India.
Okay, where do you live in India? India's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, I live in central part of India. I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Mumbai is a city and Maharashtra is a state.
Mumbai.
Yeah, Mumbai.
Okay.
Have you heard about it
Yeah,
before?
yeah. It used to be Bombay, didn't it?
Yeah, Mumbai. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. I've never been there, but I've heard a lot about it. I've read books that are set
Mhm.
there and stuff. Very big city.
Yes, it is a
Do you
big
know how
city.
many people live there?
I really don't know about it. Uh, I think millions, 10 millions, or
About
more than
10
10 million.
million.
Yeah, more than 10 millions, I suppose. I'm
Yeah.
not really sure. I'll have to look it up on Google.
So it's a weird one. If you say 5 million, 10 million, it's the million stays as singular for some reason. So
Millions, okay.
we'd say 10 million
10 million, okay.
instead of 10 millions. It
Okay.
makes sense that it would be 10 million, so doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it does.
Ah, right. And so it's a big city.
Yes.
What do you do there? Are you a student or do you work?
I'm not a student. I work in a private firm. I have done my bachelor's in commerce and I
Mm-hmm.
have been working for last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was 20, I had started working and
Right.
now
What is your job?
I work in a private firm, so basically it is a data process. It is a
Ah,
credit.
data processing.
Yeah, it is a credit bureau. Yes,
Ah, is that
yes.
an Indian-based company or a foreign company?
It is an American company.
And do you like this job or is it boring?
I don't really like it. It is kind of boring because I have been working in this industry for almost 10 years. So it is a call center.
It's a call center.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is a call center. We don't deal with calls. It is a data process.
okay.
Yeah.
So, but your department doesn't do the call center.
Yes, yes. It is a data process. We work on a data. Yes.
Ah, yeah. I used to have a similar job, but working in the UK financial services,
Mhm.
working in mortgages.
Mortgages. Okay.
Yeah, selling people's like loans to buy houses. And
Mhm.
there was a call center, and then I was in the data processing department, and then eventually in the legal and compliance department.
Legal and compliance. Okay. I
Yeah.
also work in a compliance department.
Ah, right. Everybody loves to hate you in the compliance.
Yes, yes. They hate me. I am the
So,
only one. I am the only one who works in compliance department. I have managers, but they don't really work on the ground. I am the only one who works on the ground.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the people they can be a little bit difficult when you work in compliance, but
Yes.
um, it's needed.
Yeah. But it
These
is a
these
tough job.
companies need it.
Yeah. It is a tough job, I would say, because there is no any fixed role as such. You will have to
Hmm.
decide what you want to do. You are supposed to decide that.
Oh, really? You don't get guidelines from your company saying these are the things you need to look out for. These are what you have to monitor.
No, it's not like that. Means I work in compliance department, so my job is to monitor every area
Hmm.
and to look for possible fraud.
Oh,
So
possible fraud. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
possible fraud.
In order to find that out, it's up to you. You can do anything what you want to do. you will have to analyze the situations, you will have to analyze the data, and according to that, you will have to uh, run the audits, you will have to perform audits.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, it's good that you get to manage your own day. You get to
Yes.
manage your workload.
Mhm. But it is little difficult, you know. Yeah.
It is a little difficult. A little difficult.
It is a little difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And have you got many brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have got only one brother.
One brother. Okay.
One brother. Yeah, he's the elder one.
Okay.
He's 2 years elder to me. 2 years elder to
2 years older.
older,
Older.
older. Yeah, 2 years older to me. Yeah.
And are you married?
No, I'm not married yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not
There's
yet.
yet. So that is it. Will it happen soon?
I don't think so.
I don't think. Okay. You don't think so.
I don't think. I don't want to. There
You
is no
don't
any,
want to get
yeah,
married.
yeah, there is no any particular reason as such, but I don't feel like getting married because it is a very big responsibility. It is not easy.
It is. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess when you meet the right girl or
Yeah,
boy or whatever,
yeah.
you you just know. I didn't get married till I was what 30, 36, 37.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I met many girls all around Europe. I was working in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
but I only found one I wanted to marry,
Okay, so you guys
and
fell in love.
she said no.
She said
No,
no.
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, she said yes.
She said yes.
Yeah, my wife is Vietnamese.
Vietnam is okay. That's great. Where did you meet her? In
I
Vietnam or
met her
in?
in Vietnam when I was traveling through Vietnam as a backpacker. I took a 6 month sabbatical from my job.
Yes, yes.
Well, I quit one job and then I just went everywhere. I went to Thailand, Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
South Africa, Japan,
Wow.
Australia, because I've got family in Australia. And I met my wife, and a year later, I came back and saw her in Vietnam.
Great. That's great.
And
Great.
then 2 years later, we got married, and I moved to Vietnam.
Mhm. Okay, that's great.
So you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
So I have read. I was going through your profile, and I have read there that you guys run hostel in Vietnam, right?
Yes, well, we used to before the COVID.
Okay.
Now
So
the COVID's happened, we closed the hostel.
you close the hostel.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Well, just English teaching now.
English teaching on Cambly or on other
On
platform?
Cambly and on other things. And
Mhm.
I have some students come to my house.
Mhm.
So I stay pretty busy.
Okay, that's great.
Pre- Pretty busy from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock.
9 to 6. Okay, 9 hours.
Like I have 2 hours for lunch
2 hours for lunch. Okay, that's great.
because I don't want to work too hard.
Mhm. Yeah,
And I don't like working in the evening.
in the evening. Okay.
So I don't really want to work in an English center because they always have classes in the evening.
Yeah, on weekends as well, right?
Yeah, I work weekends. Yeah.
You work on
I,
weekends?
yeah, I don't mind working weekends, but I don't like working in the evening.
Evening. Okay.
I
So,
have I have a day off in the week instead
okay.
of the weekend because weekends are very busy for me.
Mhm. So
Yeah.
now you have settled in Vietnam.
Yeah.
You like it in Vietnam?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. I live in the mountains of Vietnam, so it's not quite so hot.
Okay.
And there's fresh air
Mm-hmm.
and lots of trees and beautiful views, which is very nice.
Mhm.
But to be honest with you, I would like to live by the sea.
By the sea.
Mm.
Is there sea in
Yeah,
Vietnam?
there's lots of sea because it's a very thin country
Sea. Okay.
and it's right next to the South China Sea. There's loads of beaches and stuff, but where my wife is from is in the mountains.
Mountains. Okay.
But I used to work as a sailor. I used to be a professional sailor, so I'm quite fond of the sea.
How long did you work as a sailor?
For about 7 or 8 years.
Mhm. Then did you leave that job or you retired from that job?
I had lots of jobs. I worked my way up from deckhand to bosun to first mate, um, and I worked on lots of different types of yachts. These are the types of boats that very rich people own.
Mhm. So was that a
Um,
private job or government job?
a what?
Was that a private job or government job?
Mainly private jobs. I
Private.
did. There's two types of boats. You can work on private boats or you can work on charter boats.
Chartered. Okay.
Charter boats are hired by rich people for a week, for 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and they give you lots of money in tips.
Mhm.
But I'm not all about the money. I'm also about, having a good life.
Mhm.
So I just did private yachts. But it was fantastic experience. Excellent.
How did you get that job? Did you study?
Well, actually, at university, I did a maritime degree
Mhm.
and I sailed boats in England for about 12 years for fun.
Mhm.
And then after the 2008 financial crisis, I decided I would go and start working on boats because there weren't many good jobs in England.
Okay.
But it was pretty hard to get a job,
Mhm.
to get a first job, because everybody wants to be working on these boats.
Mhm.
So pretty tough, but once you have your foot in the door, that's an idiom,
Mhm.
which means once you get in there, then
Mhm.
it's much easier to get a job.
Okay.
So when last time I was looking for a job, I had 3 job offers in a week because I had more experience, I had good references, I had qualifications.
Mhm.
So I I don't know. It was a great part of my life, but now I'm in a new chapter because now I'm married and I want to spend time with my wife because it's no fun being married if you're away from the person you're married from. I
Do you
think
have kids?
not yet,
Not yet. Okay.
not yet.
Mhm.
So you've answered my questions very well. You said to me in your message, you said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't answer questions,"
Yes.
but that you were excellent,
Yeah.
excellent, very fluent,
Thank
and you understood what I was saying, and you gave very coherent answers
you. Yes.
and very fluent answers, and your grammar's very good as well.
Yeah. I'm working on it, which is why.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's excellent. It's very, very good. Very good. I think maybe, do you have to work in English?
No.
No.
Mhm.
Okay. Where do you practice English?
I practice English on, there were some free platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were some free platforms where you can speak with people who are also trying to learn English. So I was
That's
practicing
good.
over there, and I have been, practicing my spoken English for last 2 years. Uh, there are some hypothetical questions on Google.
Mm-hmm.
So I just assume that someone has asked me those questions, and I just
Mm-hmm.
answer those questions.
Very
Answer those
good.
questions.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
I
That's
do
a
that.
good idea to answer questions. Lots of people are shy to do that, to talk
Yeah,
to themselves, but
yeah,
I think it's very helpful.
yeah. So
Very nice to
Simon,
meet you.
Simon, yeah, it has been very nice talking to you.
Yeah. I will
Yeah,
see you next time. Have a
Definitely,
lovely day.
definitely. We will catch up next time, and we will do